to your boss when you go to your job, hey man, I'm not coming, it's not the right time, man. It's out of season right now, man. Do you tell your bill collector, hey man, I'm not gonna pay the bill because I don't feel like it, ain't, it's out of season, man. They're gonna kick your ass out of the house, man. And that's the same thing. If you don't want to be, like Yahawashi said, compel them to come to my house, you know, you're gonna be kicked out of the house as well, man.
That's the same thing. That's actually what they told to us concerning when they have to pay. Back in the days when I had a job, old school back in the days, I had a job from the, how you call it, the agency, you know? And I stopped dealing with agencies after that. You just go to the place where you want to work and you fix things. But to go to the agency, right? Did you know that the agency is making 40? They're making 44,000 off of you, and you're getting like 1,000 or something.
That's why most of the time, if you work through an agency, the company you work with, you work by the agency and come back
because it's cheaper for them. But they have a contract with the agency, you know. And the messed up thing is this. The messed up thing is this. The agency doesn't always pay you on time, but you guys don't work on time. They're always messing around with you.
Yeah, with your paycheck, and especially if you get weekly. Weekly is
still go to work though, you know. At these construction, think about this, man. These guys that say you don't have to go out in the winter. Hey man, Edomites be working in the dead ass winter in construction sites, man. They even go out. So what?
And it's high too.
Yeah. So what's that? You know, what is that in comparison to the man of the Lord that have to do the work for YAHAWASHI, man?
And once you're up there, it's hella scary, man. It's hella scary because it can be a slippery day. It had rained the day before, and then it's gone, and then it starts, forming a layer of ice on those, those beams, those iron beams, and you walk on and slip off that shit and fall fucking 60 stories or something, like 16 stories. That shit hurts you.
Luke chapter 14, I'm starting 15. The parable of Yahawashi. And when one of them sat at meat with him, or heard these things, let me start at 12. Then said he also to him that bade him, let me see, no, Salakia 15. And when one of them sat at meat with him, heard these things, and he said unto him, blessed is he that shall eat bread in the kingdom of Yahweh. Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper, and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready. And they all with one consent began to make an excuse. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must need go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. And there's a lot of you people, man. Yeah, man, I just bought this house, you know, I gotta check it out, and I can't come out this week, okay? I'll see you next time, man. Yeah, and it goes into that too. Kind of. So verse 17, or from verse 19. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused. You know, this is another man that made an excuse, man. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. And that's why the apostle said, hey, fuck your family, and fuck your wife, and all that. Because that leads to this. The Lord said it, man. And y'all people be like, hey, man, the apostles, man, they said they're anti-family. You pick and choose what you want to edit, you know, and then you put it back to back and make it seem like they say, like, hey, don't care about your family. But that's not the point, man. And the point is to put YAHAWASHI first, man. Because how you going to live when you're down with your, downtown, strolling down the streets, looking at dresses for your fucking woman and for your little daughter, man, while you have to do the work, man. There's people out here, like that man just a few minutes ago. Hey, man, he was like, hey, man, something compelled me to come back, and that's the spirit, man. That's why you need to be out here, man. Fucking weaklings, man. So, to continue, so that servant came and showed his Lord these things. Then the maker of the house, being angry, So the Lord is angry. He's like, what is these niggas doing, man? My people need to come in. We need to, you know, we want the kingdom to come, man. Come. Then, so then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city. That's where we're at right now, man. Not behind your fucking computer. Go out into the streets. Yeah, man. Hey, and this is a commandment of YAHAWASHI, man. What you gonna say to him when he comes back? Hey, man, I was not feeling like it. It was out of season. He told the servants to come out, man, to go out to the streets and the lanes, man, of the city.
I just got a child.
Yeah,
So I
you
couldn't
got a
come.
child.
I gotta be excused.
Hey, man, your child is going. Your child's name is gonna be right here, man. It's coming to you and your wife, man. And the scriptures say these missiles, they won't miss, man. They're coming right down on your fucking ass, man, on your whole fucking family. That's right. Hey, these scriptures, these scriptures talk about this, man. And these missiles, they say fuck your family, man.
And the missile is called Satan.
Yeah, complain about that, man. So continuing.
You do have a missile from Russia. They call that missile Satan too. That's a nuclear missile that these Russians are going to use, man.
Think about it.
It's literally going to Satan you, man.
Yeah, man. But to get to the point, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city. Some people need to Google that, man. What the street and lane is in the city. And bring in hither the poor and the maimed and the halt and the blind. You know? Also the bums, man. Fucking idiots, man. And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded. As thou hast commanded. You need to look that up, man. And yet there is room. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. So we need to be out there to get the people up in the kingdom, man.
Can I say something real quick, man? This is what our people always do, man. When we be teaching, they always need a white man to tell them what to do instead of asking where
What we are doing.
ourselves, man. That's the problem with our people, man. You see what's happening, man? Every time they see Jake or Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they believe these are a bunch of niggas that don't know nothing, you know? So they associate the white man to be superior to themselves, so they go ask him instead of us what to do, man. You see? When the truth comes out, you need to run, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah, man.
God. Back in Luke 14.
Instead of asking him, they're going to ask the bystander.
Yeah.
Don't even know shit. He don't even know shit what we talking about. What the fuck you going to ask him? He's as blind as deaf as another one. They don't know shit.
Come back.
They don't know nothing what we talking about. Only thing that they know is a couple of seconds of hearing us. And even then, they still don't know shit.
Come. Back in Luke 14. Verse 23, and the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. For I say unto you, that none of these men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. So all you niggas out there that have been, bidden to come in, you be like, hey man, I don't know, I got a wife, yeah, all the people that are close, to come in. Yeah, man. All you niggas that making excuses, man, you're gonna get one of these, man. Or you're gonna die in the fucking famine, because the scriptures talk about, hey, those who are faint-hearted, they don't believe, man, and they won't. That's why they won't be protected, you know.
I have a precept now. This is Jeremiah 15 and 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death,
So the people that are for death, they're going to die.
and such as are for the sword to the sword.
People that are numbered for the sword, meaning the modern day gun of the sword.
Yeah. And such as are for the famine
famine.
To the famine.
Yeah, the ones that are actually created to actually die from the famine, they're going to die through the famine. For example, if you check out Venezuela right now, you have people eating their left hand. Others eating their own fingers. This is stay alive. You got people committing cannibalism right now, 2017. People are eating each other in Venezuela right now. In certain parts of Brazil, they're fucked up. They eat each other, they eat dogs, they eat cats, they trying to shoot birds. You know, through the trash. Yeah, man. If you think about it, now check out how terrible the world is. Venezuela is a country where if you just actually go into the woods with each other, you find food. There's all types of animals. There's fish, you know, there's a sea right there. You have rivers. You have all these type of communities. You can go in the woods and just start eating vegetables and stuff like that. But here it is, in a country like that, the Lord has made them still catch a famine. And the Heavenly Father is powerful. You know what He can do? He can bring a sort of drought where no fruits is growing. Fish, when they see you, they scare away. They're not going to feed you, man. And even the birds don't even come close to you, you know? But that's the power of the Lord, man. I got a precept.
I got to do some also on what you were saying.
Let me finish this real quick. Huh?
It goes on.
Yeah, good. And such is earth for the captivity to the captivity.
Meaning a lot of people are going to go into jails. This is the government, they're already setting up FEMA camps. They're setting up all these type of camps just to imprison your ass if you go against their New World Order. They already set everything up. And if you don't take that chip, somebody give me the chip.
Where is it?
This is what
It's
they
in the
want to
bag.
do. Now this is the captivity, what's going to come to pass.
In the bag.
This is what's going to come, right? Now you have this RFID chip. They call it the RFID chip, but according to the Bible, it's the mark of the beast. This is the mark that they're going to put in your hand or in your forehead. And when they say in your forehead, it's actually the brain chip. They're going to put it in your mind. They're going to insert it, put it in your mind. This is all of it. Drop it down. Yeah, it's spelled Baya. Yeah, it's spelled Baya, but it says Baha. You pronounce it like how you call Jesus. You scream it. Yeah. So in the Baha club in Rotterdam, they have this, but it's closed right now for renovation. But they're gonna open it up again. And the thing is, only the elite people have this chip. But eventually, what they're going to do is they're going to make sure that from every rich person to poor person, every free person or person in jail, low rank, high rank, doesn't matter, going to have that chip. And if you don't take that chip, they're going to kill you. At first, they're going to impersonate you. And once you're in prison, then they're going to ask you, so do you want to take the chip or die? If I was you, I would take death. Because the Lord said, if you take death and not live, then I'll give you eternal life. You don't have a body that will not be corruptible.
Jeremiah 15 and 3. And I will appoint over them 4 times, saith the Lord. The sword to slay.
The Heavenly Father is the one that's going to allow this. How do you think slavery can be passed? The Heavenly Father allowed it.
I'm just saying this.
Our people was wicked. But guess what? All the people that did it, you think it's going to happen to them. So far away, because the Lord comes back, so that slavery will run on the name of America. You know? What do you think is going to happen to this? All the rape, robbing, and murder that they have been doing up on this planet, they're going to face it. The Lord paid literally in blood. Just like how the Egyptians paid in blood for enslaving the children of Jacob for 400 years. So it's going to happen again. This time it's going to be a real big destruction.
That's right.
A bigger destruction than the salvation in Egypt. That's what's going to happen. You can't wait for that day.
And the dogs to tear, and the fowls of
The dogs to tear, meaning the animals people are going to attack people. It's already doing it right now, but everybody be like, oh, it's so evil. No, man, that pit bull, he was controlled by the Heavenly Father to kill you. You know? There was an Edomite guy in the States. He bought a dog. And I think he tried to fuck the dog, but the dog killed him on the same day. The dog killed the shit out of him. He tried to fuck the dog. The dog grabbed his neck and started carrying him around the road.
And then the dog gets out of dead.
And then they killed the dog. The dog was saving his asshole. He was saving his ass.
I got a quick precept on that.
It is the last verse,
Okay.
And the beasts of the earth will devour and destroy.
The beast of the earth is going to devour the people that are
That's it.
selected to be devoured by those beasts. And the Most High might bring back, he is going to bring back a Leviathan. Leviathan never went away, he just a short. Now, he believed that the Titanic, he got taken out by Leviathan. You know, because the scripture says, there goes Leviathan, and there goes the ship.
They played with the ships.
Yeah.
And you know what they said? They said that the time something with even the Most High cannot bring
Not
down
even
the,
God can,
take down the Titanic.
Yeah, that's what they said. Not even
The Most High sent his pet.
He sent his
Yeah,
pet, literally.
he sent basically his dog, you know.
Yeah, man. The ultimate dog, the fire breathing dragon, man. That's where they got that movie from, man. That's where they got all these fantasy movies from. Yeah. You know, a fire breathing dragon. That's Leviathan in the scriptures, man. It says he can think about it. Here you have an animal that's in water like 24/7, right? That's his habitat. The Most High says he gave Leviathan 70% of the earth, and then the land, which is 30%, around 30% of the earth, he gave to Enoch. And Enoch means learned man. So he gave the land to man, and then he gave the water to Leviathan. So Leviathan is the big boss over there, you know, and man is the big boss over here up on the planet Earth, like on the dirt. Yo, man, hey, think about it. He's in water 24/7, and he breathes fire. How big is this shit?
Yeah, when he pulls up, the water starts to boil.
Yeah. That's Leviathan, man. I'm telling you. And Leviathan is going to devour Esau. Boy. I'm telling you, shit. You already look like a Robin's meat. Leviathan going to be like, I'm going to burn him good. Cook him.
On his tongue.
Yeah.
You know what would be even scarier if he could fly, man?
Hey, but you have the other, flying serpents, man. So the most I get everything checked. And what
Once I got it. And there's stories about that flying serpent that gives light in the night. It gives its own luminescent, bioluminescent type shit. I don't know how you say it. But it gives light in the night. And when I read the scriptures back in the days, when I pictured the flying serpent, I was like, what's going on? What's a flying serpent? What does it mean?
Yeah, you
a
have
snake that flies?
You even have pictures.
Yeah. But then
you
if
all.
you go deeper, you know, and then you start checking out legends and so-called myths, then you find out that there's actually dinosaurs living until this day.
Yeah.
Just go and type in on Google, the pterodactyls living in Papua New Guinea. They call it the ropen. Check documentaries about that. Now the fun part is Esau cannot document it. That's the fun part.
You know what it is? You have this pastor.
He might have it actually, but he's not going to show it. Yeah, he's not going to keep it. He's not going to show it. Yeah, I know the dinosaur. Yeah, I know.
It's already destroyed, man. It's a different
Yeah, but a
translation.
lot of people on the internet still believe that shit, man. It's stupid.
Not even internet. So the scientists, they all into it.
They're pushing it.
Acting all smart. Yeah, and then you got this
Story about the Marine animal that was attacked by the dog.
Oh yeah, this is what happened, right? This 40-foot boat that was got torn to pieces. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was Navy. They sent 15 attack dolphins that they control with weapons on it to have a penetrating explosive device, right? So they sent it out to this large creature, which they said they measured at 49 feet.
I don't know what feed is in that meal.
Alles.
Hey,
Where's the animal?
can I say something before you cut it off? Before you cut you off, but they say the animal was intelligent, right? Now, if you watch the movie of Godzilla, when he was in New York, what do they say about Godzilla? He's very intelligent. Because they think these dinosaurs are stupid. They're smart as hell. They know what's going on. Reject.
And also there was another story about two scuba divers, right?
No. The one that got attacked by those dolphins. Later, it was a couple I think it was Maggie type guys. They was and then they caught something in the net. And that thing was most likely, I don't know, but it was most likely one of those animals. And it had eggs in it. It had eggs in it. Yeah, it had eggs in it too. It had eggs in it. So that shows you like that was their mother.
But I don't think so. The one they caught in the net was too small. It was too small. It might have been a different creature that yeah, it looked hella yeah, but that creature was too small. That was not putting that
No.
water in the boat. The creature was able to tear apart and put the boat to tear it apart. That's the real powerful creature. That could have been a different creature because, you know, most times, and also there was two divers that went diving for lobsters, right? And then they heard this real loud growl underwater, and they were looking around like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, the water around them rapidly changed to a warmer sweet. It was like, what the fuck, you know? And they felt the presence behind them, and then when they looked, they got hella scared and shit. And so this creature attacked them, right? And next thing you know, the guy that survived, there was nothing but blood all around him and shit. He got freaked out. He went up to the surface too quick and shit. I was telling people, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta get the fuck out of here. We're gonna die. And so they called National Guard. They went down.
The Navy,
The Navy, whatever. And then they called. They went down there. They found the scuba gear, the tanks, and a nail that was like 9 inches long and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, as the scriptures say that the Leviathan basically makes the water boil. You know what I'm saying? So when divers noticed that there was something on it, automatically the water around it was a high temperature.
But the thing is, one of the claws of the animal broke off, and it had living flesh on it too. I personally don't think that's Leviathan. You know why? Because it says that even a missile can pierce Leviathan. Yeah, that's what it says. You know, that's what it says. I know. Even a missile, that's why in the movies, Kishi and Shooter said Godzilla, and he laughs at it. And yeah, it says it right there. It says if you shoot it with a missile, like an atomic bomb or whatever,
It turns to stubble before it reaches.
he most likely did that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I can read it. I can picture him laughing already, man. It's gonna be real funny. And you see me keep rubbing. Hey, man, he's gonna get you. You know? But yo, I just want to finish one thing on the switch, man.
Hey, let me read this, only this, man. This is Job 41, and starting with 28. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laughed at the shaking of the spear.
Yeah, man. Also the missile. He's laughing if you shoot a missile. You know? There's nothing to him. It's water, so-called air cannot even compress it. Cannot even go through.
That's why he can go so deep. Because when extraterrestrials dive deep, the pressure of the water
Snaps it.
yeah, basically it cracks up the machine which they're using. Yeah, exactly. He made sharp stones are under him. He spreaded sharp pointed things upon the mire. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. You know? So that's all the animals can make the water boil. It's coming good. Especially when the wrath of the Heavenly Father is going to be unleashed upon the fires and he's going to come to devour.
And it's not only one. The Lord said He make everything in pairs. He maketh everything in pairs.
And plus think about it. The Heavenly Father is going to put the wrath and angry spirit upon all these animals. You know? And these animals, they remember what Esau did to them.
Not only that,
I'll get you back.
newly created beasts too as well. Newly created beasts.
Yeah.
These Edomites created. Put the spirit on them to do this type of shit.
Because, can I say something? In the book of Job, it was already talking about bewingment, right? That bewingment was basically created during that time.
Yeah. YAHAWAH. That's the dinosaur. That's the dinosaur that they call funny name. But Mukere means something with the mover of the water. He moves the water, and it's literally it says that in the book of Job 39, I think, it says that he moves the water. So yeah, so just finishing Ezekiel 37. That's actually what I want to do. Until verse 14, then I'm gonna step over.
Ezekiel 37, verse 1. Ezekiel 37, verse 1. The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of boats.
Yep, that's where we are right now. In the midst of the valley of in the midst of the valley of dry bones. One of the valleys, one of the multiple valleys on this planet Earth, which are the locations of the Jacob descendants.
Verse 2. And caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, Oh, yeah, Lord Yahawah, thou knowest.
So can these bones live? That was the question. And they can. How? If they are allowed to, by HALAL, to receive the parables, because the kingdom of heaven is only given unto a certain group of the Israelites themselves. Like a small percentage remnant of the Jacob descendants are the only ones that are going to understand this word. Nobody else. So if you see a Jake can't get it, he can't get it, you should laugh in the back of your mind like, wicked. You know? But hey, it is written, many are called but few are chosen. So we're going to see who will be the chosen ones in the end times. Because the Lord said, then shall they know who are my chosen ones.
Verse 4. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahawah. Thus said the Lord Yahawah.
So that's what it is, man. These bones, which are prophesying are the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the others. Those are the dry bones in the valley. And we're speaking of them. And we're giving them the water too. We're sprinkling the water upon them. Spiritual water. Ephesians 5 speaks about that. Go on. Sure.
Verse 5.
I think 5 and 23 or something. Or 25. Something. Just Ephesians 5. Read that.
5 and 26.
Oh, okay. No, you don't have to.
Thus said the Lord Yahawah unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
When the breath is the spirit of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. The breath is talking about wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the spirit. She is called Sophia, basically. If I'm correct, I got it right. Don't quote me on that. If I'm correct, somewhere in the Apocrypha, it says her name is wisdom. But if you check out the name Sophia, it means wisdom. So it's not a woman. Wisdom is not a woman. It doesn't have a period. It's the spirit of Yahawah, but you have a bitch, coming on my stomach, like, yeah, wisdom is a woman.
I think that you see referring to Sophia as a woman name. That's the only way that it could refer to a woman.
So
But
Sophia means
yeah, but I know. But if you Sophia is a woman name, the name of a woman can be Sophia.
First, I said, yeah,
I know. Yeah, and I think the people mean it in that way, like it can be used as Sophia, women in name. That's why it is Sophia is a woman. I think that would be the reference.
yeah, but she wasn't coming like that. She just coming like basically right things to scriptures. Like well, it's telling them like very silent, you're not supposed to speak. Yeah, but women is wisdom. I said, first and foremost, you're the prophet, but you show the prophet book. You're going into your own mouth. But that's not what it's talking about. And that's also basically,
Can I say something quick? And that breath is you see that? It's the same as in Genesis 2 and 7, man. You know?
Where's that breath? It's Wisdom chapter 7 and 25. Or 7 and 21 or 25. It explains what wisdom is. The breath, what the breath is of Yahawah BAHASHAM, and that breath is wisdom.
Wisdom of Solomon 7, right? Thus saith the Lord, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahawah unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
That's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because what we're doing right now, we're actually breathing life into how? We're breathing life into our people, man. How? Through the scriptures, man.
Come, and ye shall live, and I will lay sinews upon you.
Sinews is the flesh, is the things like rope. It's the flesh, right?
And I will bring up flesh upon you.
Yeah, that's the flesh thing going.
And cover you with skin.
Sinews are muscles. Let me say that. Muscles. And then the flesh. And then the skin.
Come, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahawah.
Right. So we're putting the skin on you, and then you have wicked masters that are carrying the flesh off of you. Like you rise and saying that we're black racists. And then we're part off the that's how they do it. I saw that video. I was like, give me some money. You know, put that out there with some money. See? It was money. Now, man, fuck that money.
This is John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So that's why, you know, when we speak unto the people, you know, Yahara Tazah, we're doing the right thing, you know, to the spirit. Then the people, yeah, we're doing the best, you know, to the spirit. But then people can come to life, you know, just like these dry bones. We talk to them, you know, and like I said, these words of spirit, they are life, man. They bring you back to life, you know.